Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about the session 3.7, that is the jQuery part, that is jQuery DOM manipulation. So here we'll discuss about how to interact with the HTML, that is the document object model. Here we'll be dealing with how to make the HTML dynamic using jQuery. Since HTML is a dynamic, it's a static. That is, we can just display the texts and all. We cannot make that HTML to interact with the server and the client. To make that, to achieve that, we use the jQuery. For that reason, DOM manipulation. So basically, I have an example here. I have the HTML, and in between the script tag, I'm using the jQuery. Before this, in the previous session, I explained you how to input the jQuery using the source tag. This is coming for the CDN, that is the content driven network. So document.ready is the part where once the HTML page is loaded, whatever the user has written the code, execute it. So in this I've written a click function. So the I have taken one division tag and one span tag. Okay, so whenever I click on this div, a particular div should be appeared based on the page load. Okay, that will be hidden. Once I click on that, the content of it should be displayed. For that reason, I have fetching the HTML by using a selector. If you want to select anything, since I have a single div, for that reason I'm just writing the HTML div tag. Suppose if you have multiple divs, for that reason you have to give an ID here, and that ID you have to write it as by first of all writing as hash key symbol, then the ID name. But for this demonstration purpose, I have taken one ID. For that reason, I've written one ID, and this is a dot event name. Here I'm calling the click event. After click, what should I have to do? For that reason, a callback. So this is known as the inside the callback. For that reason, function, and I'm initializing the variable. Take the HTML of it. Whatever the HTML, take this and append to that another content, that is result. This result is an ID of a tag known as this. So if I click this, the content should be displayed here. For this demonstration purpose, if I click on this, you can see. So this is an example of how to interact with a document object module, that is the jQuery in the HTML. I have one more example relating to DOM, that is document object model or manipulation. Sorry, element replace. Suppose if I want to replace an element based on any event, in this I'm using the click event. Okay, before going through this, I have the HTML here. If I click on this, that is click me, if I click on this, I'm having only one button. For that reason, I'm using the access selector button directly. And again, if I have multiple buttons, by using this ID, you can have to mention here following by that hash key symbol. When I click on this button, what should do? This is the callback function. This will replace. So replace with is a keyword is coming from this library file. Replace whatever when you click. This is when you click on the button. So based on this, I have an example here. Okay. Okay, suppose this is the first example, oh sorry, the second example. If I click this, it's replacing here, so the button is getting replaced by the text. So uh, I have the button here, that is click me. Okay, if I click this, this is the code. If I click this, whatever text I'm placing it here, that is jQuery script, this text will be appended here. Okay, for this demonstration purpose, if I click this, jQuery is create, and if you inspect this, you can see h1. This h1 is coming from this, that is this code is making this HTML dynamic. For that reason, document object manipulation. And hence for the this previous example, the demonstration is here. If I click this, it's appending, that is this text is coming before this. How you can see this, I'm initializing some variable with this HTML. This HTML is coming from this. For that reason, this keyword, and where I have to place this text, that is result, which is having the span ID result, and in between this it will be placed the text content which is coming from here. For that reason, if I refresh this, if I inspect this, you can see I have the content click me. If I click me, you can see span ID is come, and if I expand this, the content is come, this content is coming from here. For that reason this .html, the HTML in the sense whatever is inside that HTML tag, anything, it will be assigned here. And after assigning which to which tag, HTML tag you are appending, for that reason text, which this is a keyword, this is a keyword coming from that library file, it's appending. So this is the two examples relating to the document object manipulation. One more example I'm having, removing. Suppose if I want to remove something. Before this, I'll show the demonstration. I have the three buttons here, three squares. If I click this, see, basically you're using a pop operation. You know the push and pop operation. Here I'm using the pop operation. If I click this, click this, click this. So how to achieve that? First of all, I have three divs. Okay, I have each div a class. This class I'm applying a CSS like margin, padding. Also, if I inspect this, what is the margin and what is the padding? So margin in the sense it gives spacing from the outside. You can see the orange colors, and padding is just giving spacing from inside. If I uncheck this, see, it's shrinking. Padding in the sense giving space from the inside, and margin giving space from the outside. See, it's sticking now. I want to give spacing from the boxes, that if I check this, margin. Border in the sense just the outline border. And width, you can see this width. I'm setting a specific width. I don't want to acquire the entire page. For that reason I'm setting a specific width. So this is the CSS I'm applying using that class here itself. And since I'm having three divs, how to use this pop operation? This. For that reason, simple one keyword, remove. This remove is coming from this library files which is defined by the developers. This dot remove. Suppose you can ask, sir, what is the this? If I click on this, it should indicate now I'm clicking this, so I want to remove this. I'm clicking this, I want to remove this. For that reason, this keyword. Now suppose another example, if I click this, this should go, not this. You can see. And if I click this, this should go, not any of this two. For that reason, this keyword. So this is an example of the removing DOM elements. And I have made some fetched some this jQuery selectors for the DOM manipulation: append, before, after, prepend, remove, replace, all wrap. Okay, so few more. I have jQuery after method. This is the place where it adds after the element. The syntax is selector, any selector of the, it might be the ID selector, class selector, or the HTML selector after content, whatever you want to place the content. An example here, suppose I have the div with an ID. After this div I want to place this div tag. See, here I'm generating the div, you can see. So this is the feature for jQuery that is generating the div of the HTML tag dynamically here. Okay, I have to close this here. Okay, this is the method of after method. Before method, same, but the reverse of that. Before, if you want to place based on this, and if you want to achieve this, you have to specify based on any click event or any event, like click event, trigger event, hover event. Okay, hover in the sense mouse hover, key up, key down. Append method, append in the sense if you want to attach something to something, like you can see hello world, you want to attach the text world to hello, and this should be followed by the any event. So this was the jQuery DOM manipulation. This is necessary to learn the Ajax function in the coming module 3 and 4. For that reason I'm making you understand this basics of jQuery. Just go through this file exercise. Any doubts, just message me. And thank you.